Well, welcome back to 10 years and 10 million. Right, let's go for a little cruise down the bank here. So it's October in year 2, so we're nearly done year 2. We've got a little bit. That firewood will be sold today probably because I need one of those trailers. So last episode you saw me put the stone factory in. We now have a cement factory and we've got these guys just set up here. So I just let this build up and then I just turn them on and they move it over. We've got 57,000 litres in here at the moment, so we've got plenty. Still need to do some landscaping around here, but they appear here. What we actually need to do first is we actually need to sell some of this firewood because I need that trailer. Because it's October and it's the best time to sell some of our dairy products, so we might as well grab the vulture here. Oh, come on. We'll nip over, we'll sell some firewood. And I think we will sell our products. There's still some round baling to go do, so we'll do that in the time lapse this episode. And then I might do a time lapse of me milling a whole heap of, well, actually just chipping some trees. And I may sell a load today. Just to get the funds up, we need to get our cows in so we can start getting our manure and our slurry and all that produced so we have free fertilizer, because I've been watching a few other people and that free fertilizer does help a lot, and I think we need to also look at doing cover crops. So there's $13,000 worth of firewood. We might actually just time lapse this. Race up and grab some more. Alright. So that was 34,000. Yeah, my auto load's not working, so I'm not quite too sure what's going on there. So the bags are just easier to throw up by hand with super strength. Which is okay. Right, I think we need to get down to the dairy. Oh, actually I might just... We'll grab the telehandler here actually. Grab the mighty JCB. So when I chip timber, it will be out of that stuff right there. purely just to make some money, because we're not going to make enough off of this to buy the cow barn, and you know, our crops are getting closer. We need something. We need a big piece of machinery that's going to get us through the next 8 years. We need a harvester. Yeah. Oh well, we do actually have a fair bit here. So everything is going. This is not going to be the prettiest stacking, guys. I'm not good at stacking. I'm the first to admit that. What was it? I don't think butter was meant to go. Let's quickly check that. Oh no, it is. So everything to do with goats is butter. It's this month, so that's cool. My theory is at the moment, as long as these are on the trailer, that's all that matters. And I'm not doing shit like that. So where is basically to sell everything, isn't it? So let's go make a few dollars here. And that's our goats are actually making us money. Finally. And then we'll get into... I probably won't chip a whole heap of trees with you. But we've got about 2.5 months before harvest that we need to get a harvester, grain storage, and by that point, I would really love to have the dairy farm up and running by the time harvest starts. Actually, once I've done this, we will see how much our first... I wouldn't say it's our first production to make us money, but it's going to be our first animal product to be sold. Like, we've sold timber, but I don't really classify that. I think this is more of a proper production. Yeah, I'd love to have cows set up by the time we do harvest. And then we can really start making money off mozzarella. So we've made 87,000 so far this morning. Right, we're just going to leave this here. We're just going to quick jump back over to this. I'm just going to jump in the Vicon fast baler. On the Voltra here, and we will smash out these bales. And then this Voltra will go on the big chipper. And we'll get some chipping done. Alright, I'll see you when we're finished baling, guys. Alright, so as you saw, we've finished our baling, we've got the roller going. And what we actually do need to go have a look at is up here. Go have a look at the house, see what we need. Wow, holy crap. So we're missing 3,000 litres of cement bags. So let's just quickly... deactivate that for a moment, so then it's putting everything into cement bags. So awesome. So yep, we've got the little 690 going hard on the roller here. Shut him off so he doesn't run out of fuel. Right, let's get some chipping done, because we still need more money. You probably won't see me fill this whole thing up, but yeah. And I'm not trying to take every tree out, and I'm not trying to use the wood chips as our only source of income, but until we can get harvesting and things like that, we're kind of limited about what we can do. To make good money fast, so at the moment we've just gonna, in all honesty, is make our money as easy as we can to get everything we need as I said. 10 million in 10 years with wood chip would be real easy. I think just clearing out little bits like this is going to be okay. Well, it's my gameplay, so yeah. Alright guys, I will see you when I've done this whole entire load. So welcome back guys, we've got 700,000 litres of wood chip on here. And as we know, it takes a little while to dump off. So this money here will go towards a harvester and cows. Let's see how much we'll get. $200,000 and we're not even halfway. Which is great, which means we can get a nice harvester straight off the bat, which will do us for 8 years. We'll be able to get a nice cow pen straight away and put some cows in it. I think we've got 3 bales of silage. We can throw some grass in there. Like if I did the 10 million in 10 years and wanted to do it with minimal equipment, this would be the way to do it. Look, I'm using the wood chips to clear land and to buy equipment. That's it. 650,000. So until we are desperately short of money, which we won't be soon. I even think we could pick up a contract or two. Is there actually any contracts going at the moment? So there is contracts. Nothing in the sales that we really need. Harvesters. On my other playthrough, I've got Alexian. I think I've got that one, 750. But I want to be off-brand. Off-brand. I've got lots of mod like combines in here. That would be cool. X9. We could just afford that now. So I think everything in this bottom range is out of our, well and truly out of our price bracket. I think we need to look in this range here. I'm thinking this. 7150 case. With twin wheels. And I know the header has a trailer. I reckon it's only 25 foot. Not that I really need a trailer. But yeah, we'll buy that. So there's half our money gone. And there's 2 contracts back there. And I reckon it's a 25 foot. That one. But I'm going to go 28 foot. And we'll grab both these contracts. Oh. I didn't realise my shop was here. Oh. Ooh. So we have a combine. Let's go and harvest our first crop. And I'm pretty sure I've got the straw expander, so I will be able to get the straw off this barley crop, which we can put straight down by our cows when we put them in, which would be awesome. We can get a straw blower and blow them in, blow it all in. Haven't harvested in a while on this game, so this should be a bit of fun. I'm going to hire a worker on here pretty quickly. I just want to get this one done because that tree is awfully close. This super wide pickup's so good. I don't know how much straw we're going to get, but if it's correct, I can get straw off that paddock too, which would be awesome. Not quite too sure where old mate's off to. Thinking, as I said, I was going to build a cow barn this time around. Cattle. And what I'm thinking is this mown area here. Already this one will fit 400 in it, so I reckon if we go like that. And just there is our cow barn. Right. Water buffalo. I think we'll start with 100. We can't even start with 100. I don't want to make us flat broke, so why don't we start with 75. So let's go. We have 75 buffalo. Now the pressure's on, guys. So where I was wood chipping, we'll just shoot over there for a second. So I cut a line basically through the middle of this forest here where it was our own ground, which I will put a road in, and it is literally straight down through here. So I want to put a road down here. I'm going to clear all this bush out here eventually, and I want to put a road down to our little yard there, and a road around the sheep here. So like we'll still have all this land in here, So we have water buffalo. I may cheat my way in here and pick all this grass up, because that's the only way we're going to get rid of it. How we're doing, big buddy. So everything is moving along at full steam. What I think I'll do is I'll get the straw down there. If I just look at... So I need to put a manure heap. So that's what that flat area might actually be for. We don't quite have the money for it yet. But we should be able to get there pretty quickly. It's 25,000. Because I kind of want to get away from fertilizer. And if we're going to make liquid manure, you know, slurry, why don't we use it? Is my theory. So that is my theory. If we're going to make manure and slurry, we might as well use it. So we'll obviously still keep our granule spreader for now, but let's go do it a bit more eco-friendly, eh? And we'll obviously be trying not to use weeders, sprays and chemicals and things like that. Right, so I'm going to I'm actually going to drop the straw off at the shed here. And I'm pretty sure there's 2 silage bales there that I can grab and take straight down to the cows, so then they'll have something to eat, hopefully. Hopefully we don't have to buy a little machine to freaking... So the silage obviously won't be perfect for them, straight silage. But yeah, and I just want to start clearing out these big trees in the middle here. They can stay here for now, but put a few more laneways so we can get around and do things. Is what I really want to do. And this is where our manure heap will go. So they got 15,000 litres of silage. I wonder if we can just put straws straight in there. So, this has got me a little bit confused here, guys. 32,000 or 55, unless one comes up in here, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, guys, that is me done and dusted. We have progressed a fair bit today. We've got cows, we've got a harvester, we've done some contracts, and that's October, and I think we're in a real good spot from October. Ooh. Do I take these up and sell them? What's it worth? What's it worth? What's it worth? 5,000. 15, 20 odd thousand. Not really worth it today. So, alright guys, that'll be me. Next time, yeah, hopefully it's not more of the same. But I think we're progressing really well for year 2. And not even a full year 2. So that's our lane. You can see my tyre tracks way up there. That we are planning on building down, which doesn't quite fit in line with this, but that's okay, we're allowed to have a wiggle in it. And I just want to clear these trees out so then I can put a line road straight up the edge of this paddock to there. So then this paddock will stay this size. It's not a bad 6.5 hectares, so it's a good size paddock. Alright guys, I am just going to run around off camera and load up our sawmill. I'm not going to put any more in the firewood. Check the sawmill up at the house and we'll be going for it. Alright guys, until next time, I'm Zach Gaming. See you later.